Hi, I'm Lois and welcome to Molko Studios, and today we're making the MINA Pencil Case. These cases come in 3 sizes, small, medium and large. You can find all of the supplies, cutting templates and a detailed step-by-step written tutorial with colour photographs on how to make these pouches in the pattern. I will put a link to purchase the pattern in the description box below the video. In this video, I will be making the large MINA pencil case. Using the templates provided in the pattern, cut out the pattern pieces in your chosen fabrics and apply interfacing to the wrong sides of both main body A exterior pieces. Take your zipper pull tab piece and fold it in half and press. Reopen, then fold the raw edges towards the centre crease created and press into place. Then refold the whole thing in half and press again. Finally, top stitch the long sides to keep the pull together. When top stitching, I like to use a slightly longer stitch length. Here I am using size 4. Set the finished tab aside. Take one of your exterior fabric pieces right side up, then place your zipper wrong side up and align it along the top edge. Ensure that the zipper is central, then pin it into place. Put on your zipper foot and guide the edge of the zipper foot with the raw edges of the zipper to ensure you don't sew the zipper in too tightly. When you reach the zipper pull, keep your needle down. Raise the presser foot. Gently slide the zipper pull out of the way. Then lower the presser foot and continue sewing. With your exterior fabric piece right side up, place one of your lining pieces wrong side up and align it along the top edge. Ensure that the lining is central, then pin it into place. With your zipper foot on, guide the edge of the zipper foot with the raw edges of the fabric, zipper and lining, to ensure you don't sew the zipper in too tightly. Fold both of your fabric pieces over so that the wrong sides are touching each other. Press down with your fingers to flatten the fold. And then top stitch just below the zipper. This will ensure none of the fabrics will get stuck in the zipper when the pouch is in use. When top stitching, I like to use a slightly longer stitch length. Here I am using size 4. Now we're going to repeat the same steps on the other side of the zipper with the second exterior fabric piece and second lining fabric piece. trim off any excess lining fabric and/or zipper if you have any. Close the zipper nearly all the way, then tack stitch the open ends of the zipper, closed with a needle and thread. This will make the next steps much easier, or you can knit the zipper back together. Tips on this can be found on my website molko.co.uk. Fold your zipper pull tab in half and with raw edges facing outwards, pin into the case centre with the zipper. Fix the zipper tab in place with a line of stitches. Open your zipper halfway. This step is very important. Then flip the fabric layers over so that the right side up of the lining pieces are touching each other and the right side up of the main body piece. The pieces are touching each other. Match up the top and the bottom of the seams, then pin them together. Using a marker or chalk, mark a 7 cm or 3-inch gap in the middle of the bottom of the lining. This gap is important for turning the pouch out at the end. Here is a side view of how the pin panels should look. The zipper should naturally curve up towards the lining. Revert to your standard sewing machine foot and reduce your stitch length back to 2 to 2.5. Stitch all along the top and the bottom edges, only leaving the sides open and leaving the gap in the middle bottom of the lining. Make sure to backstitch at the start and end of each open side and the lining gaps. Press open the top and the bottom seams with an iron. Try and get them as flat as possible. Then fold your case so that the pressed open seams sit centred on top and below the zipper. The folded exterior should sit on top of the folded lining. Pin the open sides closed. Here is a second view of how the folds look. With a 0.6 centimetre or 1/4 inch seam allowance, sew the open gap closed, making sure to backstitch at the start, the middle to secure the zipper. Trim off any excess fabric and zipper, leaving a 0.6 centimetre or 1/4 of an inch seam. Reach into the gap in the lining and through the open zipper to turn the case right side out. Roughly poke out the corners with your fingers. Using a pointed tool, insert it into the gap in the lining and carefully poke the corners out so they are nice and neat. It's best to do this step little by little so you don't accidentally poke a hole through your case. Once you are happy with the corners, fold the raw edges of the lining gap inwards and either close with a hand stitch or you can pin the opening shut and use a 0.3 centimetre or 1/8 of an inch seam allowance, so it will not be that noticeable. Give your case a little press with a hot iron if needed. The final optional step is to tie a length of leather around the zip pull, and then you are finished. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and you are proud of your new case. If you appreciate this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. To purchase the paper templates used in this tutorial, please follow the link in the description box below the video. The PDF pattern also includes a supplies list and a detailed step-by-step written tutorial with colour photographs. Your purchase helps support my business so I can keep creating more tutorials like this one. To see what other sewing tutorials and patterns I have on offer, head over to molko.co.uk.